Andrew Christopher Show. With Andrew Christopher, your host. It's the Andrew Christopher Show. But really we call it the AC Show. Yeah, we really call it the AC Show. Really call it the AC Show. It's the AC Show.
It's the AC Show with AC, your host. Check it out.
And of course, the AC Show podcast brought to you by Rebecca Casey with DLC Origin Mortgages. I'm going to be meeting with Rebecca on Sunday, actually, with my wife to talk about our financial situation and see where we're at in terms of buying a home. And she's going to give us some great advice, and this is going to cost us absolutely nothing because Rebecca is there for you. If you just want to chat, if you want to send her an email and ask some questions, she'll be happy to answer those for you and set up a meeting or a phone call where she can review your situation and let you know what she thinks you need to do to be prepared to buy a house when the opportunity comes. So she's not just a mortgage broker, she's just a frickin' sweet person. So give her a shout. I can't remember if she said it's okay for me to give out her phone number. So start with an email by sending a message to rebecca@customcoastmortgages.com. An interesting situation arose this week. My buddy Mauvey, who was on a couple episodes ago, came to me and said he has this project he needs to get finished and he wants to write a song with me for this project that he was going to be recording the next day. And so I said, well, this is interesting because I also need to get a podcast done for this week. So why don't you give me the brief overview of the song we're going to be writing? We'll collect our thoughts over the next couple hours, and then we'll go downstairs and record a podcast of us writing the song. And he loved the idea, so that's what we did. I always get people asking me about the songwriting process and how do you write a song, and I try and explain it, but I figured this would be a pretty cool and unique way to do it. I think it turned out okay. The first thing you need to know is in songwriting, especially co-writing, there's a lot of awkward silence while we collect our thoughts or try and relay our thoughts to the person you're writing a song with. It's almost like we're expected to read each other's minds because we're like, okay, did you like this? And then there's this silence where they're thinking, I don't know, did I like it? How do I say that I don't like it without hurting his feelings? Or how do I explain what I'm thinking to do instead of what you just did? Of course, I went through and trimmed a little bit of the fat, took out some of that silence, but I left some of it in because you guys need to appreciate the awkward struggle that we go through while writing a song if you're really going to appreciate the end product that you get to hear at the end of the episode. I guess you could just fast forward, but don't do that because it's a pretty cool process. I think it turned out really neat. The next thing you need to know is all the singing and guitar playing is not going to sound quite perfect because obviously we're just jamming out ideas. There's a few missed notes. So don't judge us just on this performance. Make sure you come see a show. Mauvey's got a big show December 2nd at the Fortune Sound Club in Vancouver where he's headlining. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure you send me a message or find him on social media. Easy guy to track down for sure. I'll be there rocking out, so come and join me if you're free December 2nd at Fortune Sound Club. On that topic of kind of missed notes, you might also hear some mumbling that you might think, what the heck did he just say there? But usually you kind of do that. We're not too worried about getting the words perfectly. We're just lining the melodies up and making sure everything fits. So don't worry too much about that either. It's funny towards the end of, I guess, the first part of this episode, you can probably hear a little frustration or things just not quite gelling properly anymore. Because that's another thing with songwriting is you can be in a great mood and love something so much, and then 5 minutes later you're like, oh, actually that sucks. It doesn't work at all. And so then we take a little break, come back, completely new song, and it kicks ass. The fully produced version of the song will be available in the near future. But for now, at the end of the episode, you get this cool debut of the acoustic version that we literally wrote 100% of just half an hour before recording this acoustic version. So enjoy it, you guys. Mauvey and me write a song. Okay, man. So, who's Jean Grey? A female. I know this much
Yes.
from our last episode.
So Jean Grey is an ex-man /
Woman.
woman.
Got it.
So, well, she's a woman, but she's in the X-Men, and she has like telekinetic powers. So she's like the most powerful X person,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's very politically correct of you. Ex people.
yes, X people.
Not you people, but ex people.
Whoa. Yeah, no, absolutely. So
Okay.
she is, yeah, she's just this unbelievably powerful mutant, and I think it's really interesting. One of the reasons I wanted to write about her was that she's scared of hurting people, so she kind of keeps people at a distance. Yeah, I guess it's tough for her to control her powers all the time, and also when she reveals her powers, it's, I guess people don't always take to it really, really well or embrace her for it. So,
Or she kills them, like you said. She killed her mom or something, or she caused a car crash
and
at a young age because of her
age.
powers. Yeah.
He literally killed her mother, injured her dad. So, and I guess obviously that would be ridiculously traumatic.
Yeah.
And so she's kind of just got a lot of walls up.
Yep.
Essentially, yeah.
Yep. And related to artists kind of in themselves ish.
Yeah.
Like, I guess that we're going to try and portray something about her, but also about,
about all
artists.
of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
And having something special to show off, but being scared to do it, or just having to hold it back for the sake of
100%.
other people.
yeah, exactly. And as artists, I think we're the communicators of, I mean, everybody is, but we get an opportunity through music or writing or art, dance, whatever, to share emotions. And some of them can be emotions that everybody else is experiencing, and just said in a way that is relatable.
Yeah.
And some are things that, we're going through ourselves that, we'll probably be surprised that other people are going through, but we think it's just happening to us.
Yeah. Right.
This is actually part of a bigger project. And this is the project that I'm actually just about to put out, called Martian Mauvey. And so I'm following the journeys of 4 characters, and they all have like God-level powers, like Superman, so Clark Kent, Wonder Woman, which is Diana Prince, Bruce Banner, who's the Hulk, and Jean Grey, who is Phoenix. So so just kind of going through.
Phoenix, that's her name.
Well, her name's Jean Grey, but
right.
she's been known as Phoenix / Dark Phoenix. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you know what? I got all of this information from a 13-year-old who just literally knows everything about the DC universe. And
So are we going to have to
Marvel.
give him or her writing credits as well, maybe?
yeah. Shout out Dexter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's awesome how for those characters to exist on Earth, they have to hide who they really are.
Mm-hmm.
They have to hide their powers and their form, as to not scare people or freak people out, or and there's opportunists out there as well who would want to exploit them or use them. So in order for them to exist, it just makes no sense. They have to suppress what makes them special.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't speak for anybody else, and I don't think I'm so special. Like nothing like that. I just being an artist, sometimes in a way I relate to that, and I know that others do as well. Just being, people looking at you like you're weird, or like, why do you write songs for? Like, what does it do? Or what are you doing with your life? And so then you just end up not telling people that you do music, or you're doing it by yourself, and you create an alter ego, like
Yeah.
and you
So it's like all these superheroes who you said, when they walk among the earth, they have to just fit in.
fit in.
They just got to play it cool, stay in the background, don't
Right.
do anything crazy.
Exactly.
And then they change into these superheroes.
Yeah, when people need them, and then the whole reason that they actually choose Earth as their home is to help people, and to make a difference. And so, I thought that was really, really interesting, and that's kind of what made me be like, okay, this project is important, and I want to write it.
Well, let's figure it out.
Yeah.
What, do we have any ideas or tempos, or do you have like a solid line already that you want to build the whole song around? Or
So I've got a couple of things.
yeah,
I've got this chorus that while you were setting up, I just kind of jotted down, and I like the melody. I think that there is the idea I have in my head is like a guitar line that kind of moves us through the song. So I'll explain that by just kind of talking through the lyrics. But melodically, it's da 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 da, and how the lyrics go is I made it down to the water, and then like I guess so like it goes so I made it down to the water.
Oh yeah.
And then you weren't around when I called you. So it kind of moves like that.
Like at least that tempo kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who knows what the actual guitar will do, but
Yeah.
So I kind of caught you maybe around like key of A and in a minor, but I don't know. We might have to work on that later too, but
Right.
we could kind of start in that progression.
Yeah, that's
So that would be like. I don't know if that would work.
I love that. So just keep playing that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, for just starting point. Yeah.
So- Okay, so it goes on. I made it down to the water. You weren't around when I called you. And then that actually is really cool. So then, but I didn't want to. I always do this thing. Well, that's really interesting what you're doing.
Yeah,
I always do
just like, space it out even more maybe at some part. But
yeah, I always do this thing where I'm like, in that kind of structure, so it resolves, blah, 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 resolves. And then I'll have to do 4.
Yeah.
But so this
you don't have to, but if you do 4, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because it's right.
Because exactly, yeah.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
So, but so I just thought to do this third line that's a little bit different. So so you weren't around when I called you.
You want me to move it up a bit already? Like move the key up a couple? Was that getting too low or?
No, that was fine.
Yeah.
And then like this kind of last line of that, the idea would be like, but you left it burning, my heart for you. And then it kind of finishes. So it kind of does something like almost like break down.
Yeah.
But so you brum 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 brum.
Oh yeah.
My heart for you, and then the riff comes back in again. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't even get it. What was it again? Kind of the
Of the last bit?
yeah.
I made it down to the water. You weren't around when I called you.
This would be where you want a bit more space.
But you left it burning, my heart for good.
Oh, right, I gotcha. Okay,
Yeah, that kind of like.
So, yeah, I mean, some of that other guitar stuff or whatever,
Yeah.
we get Woody to help us out.
Right.
Or, I mean, when I get a chance, I might try and write something.
Shout out, Woody.
Yeah, but I think I see what you mean. Yeah, you saying something cool before. Good thing we're recording. Now we can just go back and check it all. But
you probably can't read my writing because it's
a little bit there. Yeah.
But like, yeah, what's some other ideas? Like that's just like a
Yeah, pretty. The only one I kind of had was some kind of, and I mean, whatever, like lyrically, if you don't like it, no big deal. It's your tune. But it was just something about being, should she be alone for the rest of her life? Locked up, not allowed to be in contact with anybody.
right.
I don't know if that's getting too dark or what, if it would make sense, but
Yeah.
I thought as some kind of building bridge. It was something like, should I be alone for the rest of my life, in the dark, locked up in the dark or something for the rest of my life, or kind of around the rest of your life.
Right.
Should I be alone for the rest of my life? I should be alone for the rest of my life. I had something else. I'm trying to think of it. Locked in a dark room for the rest of my life. Put out a sight or something like that for the rest of my life. Somewhere around those things.
Should I be alone for the rest of my life? Locked up in the dark for the rest of my life. Yeah, I should be alone for the rest of my life. Put out a sight for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life.
I don't know. I had something like that kind of in mind.
Yeah.
In my head, it moved a bit quicker, but kind of at
Right.
with this tempo and thing that we have right now. Or we could probably find a way, but I don't know.
Okay, so I really. What about like I've done this a little bit in a couple of the songs where there's an outro. It's like a bridge, but actually it ends up being like the outro to the song, and that can actually pick the tempo up, and it kind of starts like starts slower. This idea, like for example, in one of the songs that I finished on a project called Diana, with all these characters, they are like technically gonna live forever, so they'll outlive everybody that they love.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So this kind of idea of like the rest of her life is really interesting.
Yeah. At least that, and we could work on the other lines too, or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's was just the kind of one main thing that popped into my head. Like, oh, I guess, they'll have to keep her away because she's gonna hurt everybody she deals with. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Man, I had some pasta with like some kind of Italian sausage. My breath is so bad right now. Good thing these people can't smell it through the microphone. And you're a safe distance away.
Just to let everybody know, I'm a solid distance away.
So in terms of like production and stuff of the song, like did you have in mind like you spitting some verses and me singing a chorus, or us kind of doing more together, or just like you do a verse and the chorus and then I would do a verse? you would do a chorus. Do you have any structure like that in mind, or just kind of see what parts we come up with and then settle on it?
Okay, so I think that like one of the above but the same. So for example,
Yeah.
verse, and then I'll do the choruses. Or I think it should be like that. Ideally I've got this like rough kind of ish structure. It's not
Yeah.
like, but I especially with the type of, I wanted to kind of start. The reason I wanted you to do the chorus, for example, is because I wanted to start with the chorus, have it really, really chilled, and then I would do a verse, and then whether it's like both of us on the pre-chorus or whatever, or maybe straight into the chorus, and you kind of continue to do this chorus, and it just kind of changes. So that it's chill, it's a normal big chorus, it's a huge chorus, and then if there is like an outro bit, it's either a chill one or same sort of tempo.
Yeah.
That's how I'm kind of seeing it. But as far as other production, the feel of the project is electronic,
Right. Yeah.
but it has all the songs have started in a different place. Like the one that I did last night, that is hip hop, and then it goes more into an electronic feel and vibe.
Cool. Yeah.
First one was like more soul. The second one was a bit more kind of like indie alternative-y.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this one is like I want to kind of have it be folky, rocky, kind of like.
I wonder if we could get some. So if you wanted like a chilled out chorus intro, like just the acoustic kind of ringing out the chords more, and maybe we'll do a chorus where it's more spaced apart,
Right.
like how if the verses are kind of moving
Right.
like this between the chords, then maybe the chorus is.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Sweet.
And if you really want that folky vibe, like we could. Well, I don't know how logistically it would work, but you know how Jamie plays mandolin with me or
Like a
whatever.
beast,
Like
yeah.
some of those trickle notes is what they're called. So in the intro, we could just have it real spaced out, and the mandolin would be hitting like
Right.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe. Let's see if it worked. And then obviously that would be gone when like the big
Yeah. the
big
thing
verses and big choruses hit. But
Yeah.
if you wanted that folk feel at the beginning, that could be kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess with this particular thing, it was just that the person, I made it down to come meet you. You weren't there,
Right.
when I called you, and you left it burning my heart for you. So like it's hurt and missed at the same sort of time.
What
That
are
was
the-
where it
yeah.
came from.
Can you show me those again?
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be in that melody, or it doesn't. The
Yeah.
guitar part doesn't also have to be in there as well. Like it doesn't have to be the same.
Down, meet you.
What about like something
Down, meet you.
minory? Ooh, that's nice.
Around when I called you, lit up, burning my heart for you. Yeah. I made it down to the water. You weren't around, but around when I called you. You left it hurting.
What is that one there? But you
Oh, I did it wrong.
you left it or whatever. Yeah.
So
Well, that's what would come to my mind if it was kind of a open, chilled out intro course, like kind of around that tempo of
right.
strumming through them. Anyways, but I think we're still pretty close around the tempo you kind of had in mind.
Yeah.
I don't know what comes to your mind.
That. Yeah.
Singing through this way.
So
It leaves it nice and wide open to try different melodies, but
Yeah, but I was thinking with that last, I made it down to the water. You weren't around when I called you. I would actually do something else.
you could just even hit a bigger called ya and hold it out, or I don't know if that's what you're meaning. Like even just a nice harmony or something on that.
Right.
Like if you
Yeah.
wanted to sustain it longer. Is that what you mean? Like drag?
Oh, okay, yeah. Because it would be cool. So, for example, yeah, like long note at the end, and then a bit of a tiny bit of melody change. But because I really want to do this whole like leaving them hanging. So like, it doesn't have to be this melody, but but you left it burning my heart for you, and then the song kind of starts.
Oh yeah, okay. And then it would kind of kick in.
Yeah. Or it could be could there be something picky in that verse?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, so instead of the palm mute stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Like quick or
no, I like that.
quicker stuff.
Yeah. But maybe you can do both. It starts slow and then it kind of, but that's really nice.
Yeah, it's all kind of parts that could get cleaned up, but
Oh, but what you just did, that is it. I'm really excited because I was okay. I just got to finish something.
yeah, well, I'll try a couple things here with the.
And down the road, you were around, run around when I called you.
Yeah. And then it finished off with. But it doesn't have to be that melody, but that.
Yeah.
My heart for you.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, and then I'll just do like. Okay, I've got such.
Write something around there,
Yeah,
kinda.
yeah, so nice. Okay, but it doesn't have to do that until the second half of the verse. I think how
Yeah,
you
so it
started
could
it really
even-
slow.
Yeah, it could even
It's-
start.
Yeah. So I was thinking of something. My verse was going to be something like You don't miss me like you used to. I can read you, I can see through. Too many hurdles, boy, settle down. I never meant to. And then it kind of goes a bit quicker. And then it kind of just builds, and then it goes into that chorus. But that's really nice. Whew. Okay, pumped.
I made it down to the water. You run around when I called you. But you left it burning.
Whatever. Yeah, however you do that.
Yeah. No. That was good.
For you.
And I'm like, You don't miss me like you used to. I can read you, I can see through. Too many hurdles, boy, settle down. And then cool pre-chorus here, and then boom.
Yeah, I think like the end of that, you weren't around when I called you.
Yeah.
Like it'll come together nicely with some harmonies at the end there.
Yeah.
And find a good note. I haven't really found the right one yet, or the right melody to end it with, but yeah, we'll be able to hammer that out soon. Keep trying a few things.
Yeah.
It might be cool to start it like chilled out, but with if I'm doing that part of the chorus, like in up the octave like range.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always sing it like this down here because it's easier, but I think if I was warmed up, I could do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I made it down to the water. Run around when I called you.
Yeah, like up in there again, but I could try. I'll try and power it out in a bit when I'm warming up.
Yeah.
but you left it burning. My heart for you. Somewhere, and then it kicks in.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you rather it up or down? You'll have to give me the chance to belt it out so you can really hear.
I think
Can't
up,
hear,
up,
let's try.
up for sure.
I think it'll be cool.
Yeah, me too.
I just gotta back away from the mic.
I made it down to the water. You went around when I called you.
I don't know. It could kind of go like almost heavy there on that yeah with us, and then come right back down for.
But you left it burning. My heart for you.
And then we could even cut a bar there if we wanted to get into the verse quicker, but I don't know. It might throw it off too much.
It's nice. I think it's nice
to let it.
Yeah.
Because there'll be other stuff coming in at that point. Probably like some of the electro, whatever, if it's synths or even the drum beat or whatever is coming in there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we've kind of like lyrically, you have a first verse there.
Yep.
Boop,
boop.
And this chorus is pretty solid.
Yeah, love it.
Nice thing is these, and who knows, maybe they'll change come the recording day, but I guess that's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So, stop me if I'm running away with it too much, but let's go through. The only thing I don't see us with yet is a pre-chorus, but do you have a vocal?
I've got an idea,
part?
but if you just give me 1 second, actually, and maybe if you can play. It depends on what we're going to play for.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know where else we would go. I'll try some things in the progression, and it could be something quick like that. You know how this is all. Like that's kind of where we're at for that end of the verse. I don't know if something like that can work over the pre-chorus, but. But no, because if we're coming down to the chorus, or I don't know, are the middle, like the second chorus?
I think the second chorus should be bigger.
They're still big. Okay, so that would be fine then if we kind of did break it down a bit like that. But I don't know if you want different notes or chords or something.
Yeah. The only thing I was thinking is something a bit more minory.
Yeah.
But that was the only. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, I just don't know what key is right to do it in. Because we're here. I guess it kind of fits.
Yeah.
And then.
Doesn't even, you may not even need to do the fourth one. You can just kind of let it ring and then.
I think that would work.
Yeah.
It's. Woody will tell us if it's wrong. And if he does, fuck him. I'll go through the verse part and then.
Okay.
What are you thinking? I
really like it. So
yeah.
Let's just go through a little run through of what we've got and see what we can.
Okay, and I'll hit that pre-chorus. So we'll start with the verse. Start with this chorus, then kind of a soft verse, quicker verse.
Yeah.
Then I'll hit that pre-chorus and see if it's there.
Yeah.
If it feels right. Anyway,
I made it down to the water. Weren't there, run around when I called you.
Or sorry,
Yeah.
you could space it out. So like,
Yeah.
I made it down to the water,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm almost thinking like changing the melody, like when you run around when
Yeah.
I call you, something weird like.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of ways you could go with it.
Yeah, so true.
Why don't you try singing it a couple times? And then I'll pick some ideas off that.
Okay,
Like even the beginning chorus part. I'll just run through it open like that a few times.
just the chorus part.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my thought right now is that we don't need to repeat the line. So
Yeah.
it could be like,
It could be cool in
Yeah.
the next chorus.
right. So it could just be like, I made it down to the water,
Nice.
and you went around when I call you,
Mm-hmm.
but you left it burning my heart for you. Something like that.
Yeah, that's cool. And then and then we add a bar of. Okay, that's I think I like that more.
And you when I called you.
Yeah, I reckon you'll smash that part
Yeah.
vocally. Like, it. Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, we'll see. And if it has to be a key change, we will. But it's up there, I think.
Yeah, it's more up there. We both said it really, sang it really quietly.
I can't even stretch out because of these earmuffs.
Well, I made it down to the water.
Let's try a few more here. Yeah, that's pretty loud on there. I can cut that out though. Who knows? Might have to be a bit of head voice help on the recording, but
Yeah,
I mean we can make it work because the note's really nice.
yeah. It's a nice note.
I made it down to the water, but you weren't around when I called you, but you left it burning my heart for you.
You don't miss me like you used to. I can see you, I can read the room. Too many hurdles, boy, settle down. I never meant to shake your solid ground.
That was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I made it down.
Oh yes, yeah, I think that could come in cool.
Then you can
Do it quicker.
Yeah,
right?
I made it down to the water. Run around when I called you. You left it burning for you.
Yeah, I don't know.
so
I think it's got potential. I think it's gonna be pretty
Yeah.
fucking cool.
me
Figure
too.
it
Yeah.
out.
So the but even then that the
Just don't repeat it. You're thinking?
no, in the second part repeat it. But I think
Yeah.
going back to the melody that you had at the beginning, I made it down to the water.
Yeah, okay.
And then but you can just keep playing.
Yeah.
Because that again, like there'll be like synths and other
There'll be
things.
so much going on. Yeah.
And then at the end of it, it's just like dialing back and being like, but you left it. That part is always chill, I think.
Yeah, okay.
My heart for you. And then it goes back into the second verse.
Okay.
But I'm pumped.
Yeah.
I made it down to the water. Run around when it comes up. But you left it burning my.
So that's kind of a hybrid way that I just did there, but
Right.
because that's kind of where we were going to hold on that I called you. So maybe we'd still do that. But
Are you talking about the second?
do you like that at all? Kind of where it doesn't break down right away, but kind of like halfway through the progression almost. That's kind of how I was playing it.
Right.
Or no, we could totally just drop it out.
I made it down to the water. Run around when it comes up. But you left it burning my for you.
Oh, like that. Okay.
And then we're back into
In
the
my
verse there,
mind,
but
I just keep thinking that this is just general. I'm thinking the chords. I love the chords. I love the verse. I love the chords of everything. I love the lyrics here. I don't like the lyrics in the chorus enough to. I think that we could make it simpler.
yeah.
And less. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking at the moment. Is that if it's possible, if you can just loop the chorus, I think I can just come up with something way better.
Yeah.
Because it's there. I mean, the song is there. I just need to make it better.
Yeah.
So. So like melodically, this feels better to me. So okay. So it's but melodically, but I've just got to either keep. Maybe if we can like press pause or something.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we're back and we got this.
Yep.
Made it down to the water.
Water and pause.
Even more, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so it doesn't have to necessarily. You don't have to do that high. I think you can get it, but like, so I made it down to the. Well, okay, so
Yeah.
I made it down to the water. You run around when I called you.
She left it burning my heart for you.
You don't miss me like you used to. I can read you, I can see through. Too many hurdles, boy, just settle down. I never meant to shake your solid ground. You might lose.
I made it down to the water.
It would be fucking awesome up there.
I made it down to the water. You run around when I called you.
Ah, fuck. Maybe I'm not the guy for you, Movie.
We're doing this. Like, I'm definitely changing the lyrics now. I'm done. I'm changing.
Yeah, let's just fucking start over.
The only thing that, like, the verse and the pre-chorus, awesome. So we're just gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, this is an idea. I'm not sure how it's gonna be translated on guitar, but it goes like You have to get the chords of it. Yeah. So, yeah. 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 So just, I know you're trying to work things out still, but
Yeah.
timing wise it goes.
So at this time in the podcast, my daughter Haven came into the room with her loose tooth, and I took about a half-hour break to try and pull it out, and I guess that new idea was floating around in our head, and check out what happened. It's fine. You want it out? It might not be ready to come. I can take a look, though.
Pretty flat.
Okay, so you guys literally missed all the magic.
So
and we were like, fuck, this isn't working.
Yeah.
We're going to completely change the song. Let's not worry about the podcast. And it worked.
Yep.
We're the best. So here's the new tune. It's about this guy, Gene.
Jean's a girl.
Right.
My middle name is Jean.
Jean Grey. Not Gene Hackman, who is also an X-Men.
Oh.
But, so this is where I got, like,
That's, yeah.
I can get confused
That's
at
a
that.
solid thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well done.
You don't miss me like you used to. I can read through, I can see you. Too many hurdles, boy, just settle down. I never meant to break your solid ground.
Yo, G, yo, G, yo, G, yo, G, G.
I'm not made of porcelain. I won't break it. You use too much oxygen. I know you try explaining, but I'm over it like
G,
hey.
G, yo, G, G,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
G, yo, G, yo, G. Hey, yeah. You don't have to live alone, no.
It'd be nice to get to know you.
You don't have to live alone.
It'd be nice to get to know you.
You don't have to live alone.
It'd be nice to get to know you.
You don't have to live alone.
It'd be nice to get to know you.
G, 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 G.
It'd be nice to
Your
get to know you.
Gene, your gene, your gene.
It'd be nice to get to know you.
Your gene,
You don't have to be alone. It'd be nice to get to know you.
Oh, and I forgot there was a little choir kids part. How did that go?
I can't remember now.
Picture little kids doing it. Yo, Gene.
Yeah.
That's about that. And that's a wrap on writing the song.
Yeah.
Yo, Gene.
It's the Andrew Christopher Show. With Andrew Christopher, your